We are back at the lab. Jordan Moore and John Jackson, and this segment of Trojans Live is brought to you by Allstate. The Trojans are in good hands with Sua Cravens. The All-American candidate joins us now. All right, Sua, you've been campaigning for him on social media. You got your guy. What was it about Clay Helton that this team really rallied around?
Oh, man, I mean, what can't you say about Coach Helton? He's just an overall great guy and a great coach for our team, and I don't think there'd be any other fit but him for our team. And, you know, we fight up and put our life on the line for him. So, you know, we love him and glad he got the job.
Hey, so talk about the emotion that you guys felt with today with the announcement, amongst the players. I mean, obviously there's a lot of love, for Coach Helton, but just individually, how special was it to be part of that locker room today?
I think we all just felt relief at the end of the day. I think it was just finally, getting the coach that everybody wanted. And I think at this point, for all the players that are on the team and for the freshmen and for the recruits coming in, if you were to bring anybody else new into the program, I think it would have made things a little bit more confusing and a little bit more complicated. So, I mean, with Helton being here through all the sanctions and all the ups and downs and experience and everything we've experienced, I mean, it felt like, our brother or a family member got the job. And like I said, it was just relief for everybody.
How about for those of you in the junior class that have decisions to make about their future? Does it affect your decision at all?
Oh, man, well, yeah. I said that last week after the game. I said, Coach Helton got the job. It'll mean a lot to me. And like I said, I have a lot to think about, especially now with Coach Helton getting the job. And I have a lot to talk to my parents about. I got a lot to talk to the coaches about. So, I mean, that's still up in the air. But as far as my focus, that's beating Stanford on Saturday.
Talk about your guys' defensive play, so I mean, the game plan last week that was put in place was phenomenal. You guys executed it beautifully. As the week sort of wore on, how much, I don't know, faith or confidence did you have that you guys would put in the type of defensive performance that you did? Were you surprised by it, or is this sort of what you guys expected?
I mean, we knew that we were going to have to go and compete, and we knew that this game was going to come down to one-on-one matchups and being disciplined in your technique. So when Saturday rolled around, we weren't nervous. We weren't confused with the game plan. We knew what we were getting into, and that's all we had to do was, beat the man that's in front of you. And I think that we did that most of the game, and that's the reason why we got the outcome that we did. And I think we can do that with every game and every opponent that we play if we come in with that sort of confidence.
So I'm not sure they knew who you were, man. I can't remember when was the last time you were tried that many times in coverage in a game?
I don't think I was tried that many times my freshman year. I mean, Rosen, he tried it, and then he got a couple, two of them in the first quarter. Duarte's he's a really good receiver, and after that, I was taking it personal. So he wanted to keep throwing at me. I was going to take it personal and do my best to stop him. And I'm not one to call anybody out, but I don't like what he said after the game, saying that we were average defense and things like that. I mean, he's still young, but give credit when it's due.
Right. Talk about for you in this team. I talked to Clay a little bit about it. The mentality for you guys going into this different than years past. Years past, it seems like we're trying to match them emotion for emotion and trying to create all this hype. It seemed like a more business-like atmosphere on Saturday. Is that accurate?
Yeah, we weren't going to play the who runs LA and 3 in a row card that everybody wanted us to play. We were going to go in there, with a business attitude. We're going to go in and get the job done and play SC football, and that's what we did, and we dominated most of the game.
How about this Saturday? How is this team, this defense, different than what Stanford saw back in September, and what will be the key to going all the way and winning this and winning the Pac-12 title?
We're a completely different team from when we first played Stanford, and with that being said, I think the game will be a lot more physical. It'll be a better game than it was earlier in the season, and I can't tell you what's going to happen Saturday, but I know that physicality and discipline won't be the issue this time.
Hey, I have to ask you this personal question. Vista Marietta in the CIF championship game again. Can the Mustangs take care of it, or do they need Sua Cravens to help?
Well, I don't know, man. Vista, they go to the championship every year, and it seems like we can never figure it out. They're playing Mission Viejo again, and that's I don't know what Mr. Viejo's looking like, but I mean, hopefully they can win. I mean, I know I'm the only class out of I think about 8 or 9 different classes that have gone to the championship. So, I mean, hopefully, I wish them all the best. Hopefully, they can get the victory.
I got a personal question for you. I heard you and Stephen Mitchell are raising kittens and cats together. So I want to know whose cat is better behaved, who's better trained there.
Come on, man. You know that answer. Stephen does not pay attention to his child. You know, my cat, I call her. She comes to me. She doesn't scratch anything up. You know, Steve's cat digging up the carpet, knocking things over. I almost put her outside one day and told her I lost her, but, you know, self-control.
What is your cat named?
Kirby.
Kirby?
Yeah, Kirby from the Nintendo character.
Nice. All right, well, Kirby will be watching, I'm sure, this weekend. Who takes care of Kirby when you go out of town?
Oh yeah, my big sister. You know, she ran track at SC. So
yeah, okay. At least Kirby's in good hands while you're up north taking care of business this weekend. We thank you, Sue Cravens, for joining us as always, and good luck, and certainly an All-American candidate. We hope one more year, but if not, we will certainly always look forward to watching Sue play, no matter what day of the week it's on. Forget 2 points for safety. Try up to 20% because with Allstate, safe drivers with a good driving record can save up to 20% on car insurance with a distinguished driver discount. That's on top of other discounts, so don't wait. Call the Doug Huff Allstate Insurance Agency today. All right, we've had some great ones on the show so far, but they only get better. We got a pair of champions coming up. It's your men's tennis legendary duo, the head coach Peter Smith and his main man Steve Johnson, next on Trojans Live.